any aspiring millionaire, I have a lot of questions from how to get to where I am now to actually becoming a millionaire. And I am taking you guys along with me as I research and I find the answers to my questions. Hey everyone, I'm Sami from A Sunny Side Up Life. In today's video, we are continuing our Becoming a Millionaire series. And in today's video, we are digging into how millionaires spend their money. Like I said, this is a continuing series. If you haven't seen part 1 where I answer the question, what do wealthy people actually do? I'm going to link to it in the description of this video. But today's question is how millionaires spend their money. So I found 2 really great articles that I will also link to. Both of them are from businessinsider.com. One is from 2018 and one is from 2019. And they gave me a lot of insight into how millionaires actually spend their money, and I have broken it down for you guys today into 6 ways. I would like to note that these spending habits are after people become millionaires. This is not necessarily how they spent their money in the early days of their journey. So just keep that in mind as we are going throughout this list. Number 1 is travel. This was actually in both articles, and they both said that overwhelmingly this is the most popular answer. Work hard, play hard. And they don't want to just spend all of their time pinching pennies. They actually want to enjoy some fruits of their labor. And with travel, it's not just something fun, it's not just something frivolous, it's an experience, it's memories, it's quality time with their family. And this is why travel is number 1 on most millionaires' lists. Number 2 is food and eating out. So although this might surprise you, actually 35% of the millionaires interviewed answered food. And I think that probably a lot of this is probably the experience, is probably the fine dining quality, the atmosphere, the culture, all of the things that come along with this. I also like to wonder if these are self-made millionaires, if maybe cutting back on their restaurant's budget was something that they sacrificed in the early days in order to get to where they are now. Again, enjoying the fruits of their labor. Just curious if that is part of the reason. It would definitely be part of my reason. Number 3 is cars. Although only 15% of the millionaires interviewed listed cars in the top of their priorities of their spending, I think this is probably a pretty stereotypical answer for most millionaires. But another interesting thing that was noted in these articles is that although a lot of millionaires like to enjoy driving luxury vehicles, that oftentimes they are pre-owned vehicles that they're keeping for a long time. They're getting their money's worth. Again, they're thinking of it as an investment. They're not buying something that's going to break easily. They're buying something that they're going to enjoy the experience of driving. They're probably doing their research. So I think it's halfway about quality, halfway about, is this a good investment? Is this worth my while? And all of that. Number 4 is clothes. I actually was a little bit surprised of this one because to me, I think of spending money on clothes as kind of frivolous. But again, I'm wondering if maybe this is something that they missed out on good quality clothes in their journey upward. But then I found another part of the article that mentioned most people replied that their clothes spending are for things like business clothes, like suits, nice ties, good quality shoes, things like that, as well as workout clothes. So trying to kind of get inside of the millionaire mindset, I'm thinking they're probably not buying clothes just for the sake of being frivolous and just kind of spending money on something that decreases in value. They're spending money on something that's going to improve their quality of life, help them appear better at work, things that will help with their exercise like workout clothes, or even doing it just for the pure sake of the joy that it brings. So I think that when we think about it in these terms, spending money on clothes actually makes pretty good sense. Number 5, and no surprise here, is that they spend their money on learning. And this can be anything from books, personal mentorship, masterminds, personal coaching, networking events, and all of these kinds of things. They're thinking of, hey, we're going to do things that are going to help us grow in our career, that are going to help us grow in our personal development. And I see this firsthand with my coaching clients. I see how by the end of their coaching, they're like, yes, this was so worth the investment. This has improved my quality of life so much. And I love the fact that people are seeing these rewards, that when they are actually investing money in themselves, in their personal development, they are reaping the rewards. So I've seen this firsthand. Number 6, this is going to surprise no one, is that they spend their money on investments. So most notably in investments are real estate and stock market, of course. So this article mentioned that most millionaires invest for the long haul. Mostly they invest in low-cost index funds that they know are going to grow over time. Most notably was VTSAX, which is the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund. This is basically where you can get in at the time of recording this, $101 per share, and you can own tiny little pieces of the entire stock market, which means that anyone can get started as long as you have $100. That's insane to me. But I love how this article specifically mentioned that, because this is one of the ways that I chose to invest as well. Okay, so those are 6 ways that millionaires spend their money. I hope that this list was helpful to you. It was definitely helpful to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.